Miss Lee Min-jo.
Welcome back to the Mokdong Ice Rink for our second event of the day. It's the second medals as well. We've got the free dance coming up in just a moment or two for you. People gradually getting into the building. And I've got to say, if this is anything like the men's free was this afternoon, you're in for a real treat. So just to put you in the picture, if you missed the rhythm dance, the situation as we go into the free dance is that Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier for Canada are leading. Madison Chock and Evan Bates, the world champions, are in second place. They won't like that. And Marjorie Lajoie and Zach Lager for Canada are in third place. There's a couple of American teams just behind them, Christina Guerrera and Anthony Ponomarenko and Emilia Zingas and Vadim Kolesnik. So that's the situation at the top. We've got 14 teams participating in this free dance. They're split into 3 groups. First 4 will go, and then we will have an ice resurface. And after the ice resurface, we'll be back with the final 2 groups. And as with all the other events, of course, it is a seeded draw. They'll go in reverse order. So it's going to be an exciting evening, that's for sure. Not much between the top 2. Literally just over a point between Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier and Madison Chock and Evan Bates. And that can easily be made up in the free dance, that's for sure. Those 2 really battling it out for first and second. I would imagine that the Canadians, Marjorie Lajoie and Zach Lager, are probably locked in for third. We'll have to wait and see how it pans out. It's not going to be as thrilling as the men's or even the pairs event was, I don't think, as far as where the medals are going to go. But it's certainly going to be entertaining. The DJ's pumping it up here. It's a fantastic atmosphere, as always. The panel of judges have been introduced to the crowd here, and we're almost ready for the introductions of the teams. In the opening group, we've got teams from Mexico, Kazakhstan, Japan, and China. Yeah, it is mayhem in here. So in the first group, there'll be teams from 11th to 14th place. In the second group, they'll be battling it out from 6th to 10th. And then the top 5 will go in the final group. So after the ice resurface, in the warm-up of group number 2, hoping to have a chat with Alyssa Efimova and Misha Mitrofanov from the USA, who finished in 5th place in the pairs event. The new partnership for them. Be interesting to have a chat and see how they feel things are going. So I'm looking forward to that. So there you are, the scene is set. We're just about ready to get underway. It'll be the countdown in a moment or two.
이제 첫 번째 웜업 그룹을 맞이하기 위해 저희와 함께 10부터 카운트다운을 함께 해주시면 감사하겠습니다. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please welcome the skaters of the first warm-up group to the ice. From Mexico, Harlow Naimela Stallion.
So here we go to get us underway. in the free dance here at the Four Continents Championships for 2025. Harlow, Lynn Stanley, and Seiji Urano debuting here from Mexico. They're in 14th place. They'll be followed by Gauka Nurizova and Boyzangur Daitiev from Kazakhstan. They're in 13th.
From Japan, Azusa Tanaka, Shingo Nishiyama.
Then from Japan, Azusa Tanaka and Shingo Nishiyama. 11th last year, but they're lying in 12th going into this.
From People's Republic of China, Junpei Ren, Jian
And then last to go in the opening group, representing the People's Republic of China, debuting here at the Four Continents. It's Junfei Ren and Jianing Xing, the national champions.
Time for your warm-up.
So there they go. 5 minutes to get into the ice, soak up the atmosphere. Ice has been done a couple of times since the men were out there, so the conditions really, really good. Taking a look here at 18-year-old Harlow, Lynella Stanley, and Seiji Urano from Mexico. She's 18, he's 23, debuting here. Come here in the back of a couple of competitions this year already. They were 9th in the Sophia Trophy and 13th in the Enya Dance Trophy. So they've been pretty busy. So they'll be followed by the team from Kazakhstan, who have competed in the Four Continents before. They finished in 10th place back in 2023. Been together an awful long time. She's 24, he's 26. They were 5th in the Asian Winter Games, 5th in the Espasas Cup as well. Have competed in the World Championships a couple of times, but never made it into the free dance there. And then for Japan, Asusa Tanaka and Shingo Nishiyama. She's 19, he's 23. They train in Canada, as many of the teams do, of course. Finished in 11th place last year at the Four Continents Championships. They were runners-up in the national championships for the last couple of years. Bronze medalists in the Asian Winter Games and competed in the NHK Trophy, where they finished in 10th place as well. And last to go, it's the Chinese national champions. She's 24, he's 23. These two train in Beijing. And they were runners-up in the Asian Winter Games and competed in the Cup of China this year, where they finished in 9th place. They were 9th in the Trophy Metropole in the Côte d'Azur in Nice. It's not a bad place, is it, to go and have a competition? So there, the skaters in this opening group. Just looking around the stadium, slowly filling up. Got to say the audience here have been sensational. They've really got behind the athletes. And it doesn't matter where they're from, they're just appreciating really good skating. And we're going to see some today. We've got the best in the world here. And it will be an intriguing battle, won't it, at the top between Madison and Evan and Piper and Paul.
지금부터 1분 뒤 웜업이
Just to remind you, the Americans, Madison
Skaters,
Chock,
there is
Evan
1 minute
Bates,
left in this warm-up.
the world champions. They are 3-time champions of the Four Continents Championships. I don't think anybody's won it 4 times, so that would be quite an achievement. And Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier, they go into this as the defending champions. So both teams have got something at stake there. All that coming up in about an hour and a half or so. The final group will be out on the ice. So the closing stages of the warm-up. The Mexicans to go first, then Guka and Buizaga for Kazakhstan. Azusa and Shingo for Japan will follow them, and last to go Junfei and Jufei Reng and Jianing Zing
웜업 시간이 끝났습니다. 모두
for
퇴장해 주시기
China.
바랍니다.
Skaters, your warm-up has ended. Please leave the ice.
멕시코 선수입니다.
Representing Mexico, Harlow Lainela Steli, Seiji Urano.
So to get us underway in the free dance here in the Four Continents Championships for 2025, lying in 14th place, representing Mexico, Harlow Linella Stanley and Seiji Urano. Really good use of the edges through that diagonal step, carving a really big pattern on the ice. Yeah, just a great way to start this free dance. Hello, Lilena Stanley and Seiji Urano for Mexico.
Seiji Urano.
Yeah, they're quite a tall couple, which I think really makes an impact out there on the ice. They're able to really cover the ice surface. Skating that very, very well. Remember, they're debuting here. They don't have an awful lot of experience competing at the highest level. In fact, this is the first ISU championship that they've competed in. So a big, big occasion for them. Remember, they go in lying in 14th place of the 14 that we've had. Definitely think that was better than their rhythm dance. They looked much more at ease, more into the ice. That's important. Get those ankles working, get the knees working. So you can really get as much out of the skates as you possibly can. Really good on the pair spin. And the dance spin, level 4 for that. Here's those twizzles. They can catch you out. See, they're a little bit out of sync on that. She got a 4 and he gets a level 3 on the twizzles. Good speed as far as the rotation goes on the lift. Couple of features in there, so they get a level 2. Yeah, good choice of music as well, and they interpret it well all the way through. Sometimes you see the more inexperienced teams going in and out of character, but I thought they did well to keep that going. So their season's best score, 75-84, got that in the golden spin. Finished in 11th place there.
멕시코의 할로우 나일넬라 스탠리, 세이지 우라노
So they've got close to their personal best, 75-24. So I think they should be pleased with that.
They have earned the total combined score.
See the component score slightly lower. They've got to get the speed out, the quality of the turns and edge work a little bit better.
다음은 카자흐스탄 선수입니다.
Representing Kazakhstan, Gaukar Naurizova, boysangor.tf.
Well, it's been a good day for the team from Kazakhstan. Let's see if it continues here. Lying in 13th place. This is Gaukar Naurizova and Boyzanga Daitiev.
Капашылыктын бәрі соның басында. Дүниеде бар жаман да көпте, бірақ қызық та, ермек те көпте. Бастапқыға кім шыдайды, соңғыға кім аспайды. Жамандықты кім көрмейді, келмеуші еді.
Well, a really good skate from these two. Just looking down, just the twizzles, I think, are going to be reviewed at negative GOE on that. Real time, they got level 4s on the twizzles, but let's see what the technical panel have to say about it. I think, all in all, it wasn't a bad effort at all for Guka and Boizanga. Remember, this is the second time they've competed at the Four Continents. 12th a couple of years ago. And a team that finished in 5th place at the Asian Winter Games this year. Yeah, certainly seemed pleased. Coach Kirill, who was leading the applause throughout the performance. So if your coach is happy, it can't be too bad, can it? Yeah, super transitions throughout the program. Here's those twizzles. See, she just almost made contact there. They're still reviewing the twizzles, just been given a green light, so they both do get the 4. I think the grade of execution is going to go down. Yeah, they lose about 1.5 points just because it was all a little bit rough around the edges, wasn't it? Step getting a negative GOE as well, so only those two elements being frowned upon by the judges. I thought they really attacked the program well. That was great, wasn't it? Some good innovation in the program. So they need 72.56 to go into the lead. They've been, well, knocking on the door of 90. They had 88.65 in the Dennis 10 Memorial Challenge. So what for them here? So 78.17, they will go into the lead. Perhaps they were hoping for a little bit more than that. But It's the
They
team
have
from
earned a total
Kazakhstan
combined score
out
of
in front, and
127.57
that's their
points.
allotted
This
slot.
brings them to first place.
다음은 일본 선수입니다.
Representing Japan, Azusa Tanaka, Shingo Nishiyama.
So next to go, lying in 12th place. Runners-up in the Japanese National Championships this year, a team that finished in 11th place last year at the Four Continents. We wish them well here. This is Azusa Tanaka and Shingo Nishiyama. Yeah, that's a glorious start. Yeah, that was a job very well done.
Representing Japan, Azusa Tanaka, Shingo Nishiyama.
Well, love the way the program was put together. That soft rendition at the beginning, which enabled them to really get down, use the edges and show their skills there. And then the change of tempo for the second half, showing their versatility. Really enjoyed that. Azusa Tanaka and Shingo Nishiyama from Japan. And it always amazes me. This is another team that come out of their camp in Montreal. Robin Hagenauer, who coaches them along with a team there. It amazes me how they come up with different concepts for the programs. Everything looks fresh. Sometimes you can look at a team and you know exactly where they come, who's choreographed the program. But out of all those teams, they all manage to do something a little bit different, which is a real credit to the coaching team there. And you can imagine what an influence it has on you, skating in Montreal with the best skaters in the world. Not all the teams there, but most of the best teams are there. There was a real quality to this. There's those twizzles. And there he is. Living every step with his athletes. Yeah, I love the chemistry between these two as well. Really do skate the program as one. Brilliant transition into the lift. Well, to be honest, I don't think they could have skated that program much better. It's as good as I've seen them. Saw them at the NHK Trophy, and that's where they got their season's best score of 92.12. There's one thing for sure, with that performance, they're going to go shooting into the lead. He's nodding his head and smiling, so if Roman's happy, it's got to be good. So let's see. They're going to go into the lead, there's no doubt. Oh yeah, that's a good score. Season's best, 96.55. That's great.
They have earned a total combined score of 156.9.
So Asuza and Shingo lead after 3.
Best, which puts them in first place.
다음은 중국 선수입니다.
Representing People's Republic of China, Junfei-ren, Jianing-xin.
So last to go in this first group, representing China, a couple that finished second in the Asian Winter Games. They're lying in 11th place, going into the free. Wish them well here. Junfei-ren and Jinying Zi. Yeah, really smooth through those twizzles. Oh, yeah. So difficult. Wow. Wasn't that great?
Representing People's Republic of China, Junfei Ren, Jianing Xing.
Yeah, there were so many highlights in that program. Such a great job. Remember, these two debuting at the Four Continents Championships, and they really have done themselves proud. They come here riding high, of course, on the silver medal that they won at the Asian Winter Games. And as a team that haven't been together that long, but you wouldn't tell, would you? So a look back at some of the highlights of that program. And there were plenty of them, weren't there? God, using the ankle beautifully through that. Lovely rise and fall in the knee, which of course enables them to get a little bit of momentum through that. Great positions in the spin. And there were so many difficult entrants and exits out of the big elements. Here's those twizzles. So of course from the better teams we're going to see a little bit more speed across the ice, but nevertheless what they did well. Yeah, on those twizzles, both of them getting level 4s there. Really covering the ice well, loads of speed across the ice when they needed it. That was amazing. Great balance point in the lift. Really enjoyed that. So these two have got a season's best score in the free of 95.14. That, in fact, is their best score. And it's 95.37 for them, second place. And that will put them into second place overall, in behind Souza and Shingo.
55.25 points. This is their new season's best and puts them in second place.
It's a season's best, but they are in second place at this stage. So that's the situation after the first group. It's Azusa Tanaka and Shingo Nishiyama of Japan out in front. The Chinese team in second, but we've got a long way to go. We've got an ice resurface coming up right now, and then we've got the top two groups, so the top 10 after the rhythm dance. And when I come back in a moment, we're going to have a chat with the pair team that finished in 5th place, Alyssa Efimova and Mr. Ronaldo. So join me for that. See you in a moment.
선물을 나눠 드려보도록 하겠습니다. 오늘 참가하는 커플들 모두 다 ISU의 굿즈이죠. 파우치를 선물로 받을 수 있겠고요. 베스트 커플에게는 티셔츠를 선물로 추가로 더 드려보도록 하겠습니다. 자, 오늘 참석한 팬분들 중에서 가장 최고의 사랑의 커플은 누가 있을까요? 첫 번째 커플을 만나보겠습니다. 여러분, 화면을 바라봐 주시기 바랍니다. 첫 번째 커플입니다. 첫 번째 커플, 퍼스트 커플, 키스 타임, 키스 타임. 사랑해. 한국 분이세요? 한국 분이시고 옆에는 어느 나라 분이세요? 프랑스, USA, USA. 미국 분과 사랑을 나누시고 계시네요. 너무나 아름다운 커플 첫 번째 만나봤습니다. 자, 사랑의 키스타임, 이번에는 두 번째 커플을 만나봅니다. 두 번째 커플, 키스타임, 키스타임. 사랑해 자기야, 자기 사랑해 원모타임 키스. 와우, 외국분들 두 번째 커플로 또 만나봤습니다. 자, 이번에는 세 번째 커플 만나볼까요? 키스 타임. 여기는 키스가 아니라 그냥 뭐 난리 났어요 지금. 와, 볼 뽀뽀 아니야. 우리 입술 뽀뽀 들어갈 겁니다. 입술 뽀뽀. 야, 남자분이 정열적이에요. 야, 우리 결혼하신 지는 몇 년 되셨어요? 결혼한 지 몇 년? 3년? 3년 되셨구나. 네, 너무나 좋아해서 네, 두 분의 사랑을 하트로 한번 표현해 볼까요? 하트. 자, 오늘 즐겁고 아름다운 시간 계속해서 만드시고, 네 번째 커플입니다. 네 번째 커플은 과연 또 어느 커플일까요? 만나보시죠. 우리야, 우리야. 와우, 어빌러블. 자, 키스 타임. 오, 남자 입술 들어간 게 아니라 혀 들어갑니다. 이러면 안 돼요. 남자가 우리 한국 분이신데 아주 정열적인 분이시. 또 네 번째 커플이 한 번 더 봅시다. 한 번 더. 네, 한 번 더 봅시다. 한 번 더. 네 번째 타임. 네, 네 번째 분. 다섯 번째로 갈까요, 그냥? 자, 다섯 번째로 그러면 넘어가 보도록 하겠습니다. 다섯 번째 커플 여기입니다. 여기야. 자기야 사랑해. 어머, 수줍게. 머리를 이렇게 싹. 야, 상남자야. 네? 우리 여자친구는 머리를 싹 하면서 내가 지켜줄게. 자기야 사랑해. 뭐 이런 느낌이었어요. 자, 벌써 다섯 번째 커플까지 만나봤고, 여섯 번째 커플이에요 벌써. 자, 이번에는 어떤 커플인가요? 아빠, 엄마. 아, 네. 우리 아이하고 같이 뽀뽀. 아, 사랑해요. 우리 친구는 몇 살이에요? 몇 살? 몇 살? 8살. 네. 5하고 3 더하면 되는데 굳이 두 개를 동그라미 두 개를 만들어서 8살 친구인데 아까 보니까 뭐 막 댄스를 같이 춤을 추더라고요. 너무 예쁜 친구가 아빠하고 같이 자리를 해 주셨습니다. 너무나 사랑스러운 이분에게도 선물을 드리도록 하겠고요. 한 커플만 더 받을 수 있을까요? 한 커플 이제 마지막 커플. 네, 마지막 커플 하나 만나보고 최고의 베스트. 여기 엄마하고 아이하고 같이. 엄마 여기 보세요. 뽀뽀. 우리 딸 사랑해. 너무 보기 좋았습니다. 자, 그러면 어떤 커플이 최고의 베스트 커플이었을까요? 여러분이 생각하실 때 최고의 베스트 커플은 어디였을까요? 이분에게 티셔츠를 선물로 추가로 드릴 텐데, 자, 최고의 커플은 여기입니다. 정열적인 남자, 상남자, 바로 이분께 베스트 커플을 드리도록 하겠습니다. 야, 다시 한번 뽀뽀 한번 해요. 다시 한번 오버 타임. 야, 너무나 멋진 커플들을 만나봤습니다. 자, 전에도 말씀드렸습니다만 모든 커플들에게 굿즈 파우치를 선물로 드리겠고요. 그리고 베스트 커플 받으신 마지막 커플들에게는 티셔츠를 추가로 선물을 드리도록 하겠습니다. 자, 이분들은 어떻게 선물 받을 수 있냐면 경품 수령지 선물 접수처에 가셔서 포토이즘 부스 앞에 있어요. 네, 잘 가셔서 저 베스트 커플에 되셨습니다. 저 커플 선물 받으러 왔어요 라고 하시면 선물 나눠드리도록 하겠습니다. 자, 멋진 사랑 나누시길 바라겠고 잠시 후에 우리 아이스 댄스, 프리 댄스 계속해서 이어갈 겁니다. 여러분의 아낌없는 박수와 환호성으로 더 멋진 경기를 만들어가 주시길 부탁 말씀을 드리겠습니다. 잠시 후에 만나 뵙겠습니다. 고맙습니다.
Happiness blossoms from what's in your hand. The more you share it with the people you love, the more it will grow. Just like the flower that symbolizes happiness. Inspired by Maybells. Designed to spread happiness. Citizen L.
Pour ma beauté, je fais confiance à mon esthéticienne. Avec ses soins de beauté professionnels, ma peau est plus belle. Mon visage paraît plus jeune et éclatant de beauté. Dans les instituts de beauté Guinaud et Maricord.
I'm Dave Roberts. I was born in Okinawa. My father is African American. My mother is Japanese. As I was growing up, I learned to treat people with sincerity. And that's why I treat my players not only as athletes, but as fellow human beings. The way to unlock a person's potential is with people.
人を輝かせるチームでありたい。木下グループ。
Pour ma beauté, je fais confiance à mon esthéticienne. Avec ses soins de beauté professionnels, ma peau est plus belle. Mon visage paraît plus jeune et éclatant de beauté. Dans les instituts de beauté Guinaud et Maricord.
네이버와 함께하는 직관 챌린지. 지금 이 뜨거운 현장 분위기 네이버 클립으로 찍어 올리면 추첨으로 선물을 드립니다. 네이버 블로그 앱이나 네이버 TV 앱을 깔고 클립 영상을 찍고 필수 해시태그와 스티커를 붙이면 끝! 자세한 내용은 지금 바로 QR코드에서 확인해보세요.
Free time is costing me more than it seems. Sacrificing things, and I wanna tell you my intentions. I wanna do the things that I mentioned. I wanna benefit from the friendship. I wanna get the late night message from you, from you. I put my hands around you. Gotta get a handle on you. Gotta get a handle on the fact that I'm too good to you. I'm way too good to you. You take my love for granted. I just don't understand it. No, I'm too good to you. I'm way too good to you. You take my love for granted. I just don't understand it.
관객 여러분께 안내 말씀드립니다. 경기 중 플래시 촬영 및 영상 녹화, 촬영은 금지되어 있습니다. 또한 원활한 경기 진행 및 빅면 보호를 위해 관중석에서 인형 및 선물 던지기는 삼가해 주시기 바랍니다.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to remind you that flash photography as well as video recording and filming is forbidden. We would also like to remind you that throwing any kind of gift into the rink is also forbidden. Thank you for your cooperation.
Try to stop me, it's gonna be some dreadheads in your lobby. You don't want no problem with me. You don't want no problem with me. Just another day at the pick up all the mail. They gon' channel riding through the streets, they be like they go. You don't want no problem with me. You don't want no problem with me. Just another day at the pick up all the mail. Channel riding through the streets, they be like they go. Ooh, I just come and put the hinges in their hand. Counting bitches while we meetin', make them shake my other hand. Millie rockin', scooping all the blessings on my lap. I know you tried to cheat, you should've never took a nap. What wrong with you, what you were thinking? Thought it was, you talk that make a lame fall in love. Not me though, you could keep those. Bro, I'm at your head like Craig did Debo. Don't tweak, bro. It's never sweet. My come for free, so if one more label try to stop me, it's gonna be some dreadheads in your lobby. You don't want no problem with me. You don't want no problem with me. Yup. Pull up in a new thing, they might be.
Peter Pablo, take your shirt off, wave around your head like a helicopter. I ain't putting up in, all you do is smoke tobacco. Where the hell you get them from? Jesus said he ain't made them. Mine chasing bounty hunters and getting chased by their baby mamas. My first tap on my stomach, got a pocket full of money and a mind full of ideas.
Welcome back. Rejoin us just in the nick of time. We're ready to get underway with the second group here in the free dance.
Please welcome the second warm-up group.
5 teams ready to come out onto the ice now. And to get us underway, team from Canada lying in 10th place. Alicia Fabry and Paul Air. Bronze medalist in the national championships this year. Then lying in 9th place from China, Gigi Zhao and Jingo He. Finished fourth in the Asian Winter Games, these two. Then for Japan, winners of the Asian Winter Games, lying in 8th place, Utana Yoshida and Masaya Morita.
Representing Australia, Holly Harris, Jason Chan.
And then the team from Australia, they're in 7th, Holly Harris and Jason Chan. 5th time competing at the
Representing Republic of Korea,
Four
Hannah
Continents
Jae
Championships. And last to go for Korea. Listen to that reception. Team that gets better every time we see them. Always fun to watch. They'll be last to go. They're lying in 6th. Hannah Lim and Yi Kwan. So they're off for their 5-minute warm-up. And as promised, we're going to have a chat with the pair team that finished in 5th place. Elisa Efimova and Misha Mitrofanov. I should get that right, shouldn't I? Welcome, and thanks for joining us here.
Thank you for having us.
Fantastic effort in the competition. Have you had fun?
Oh yes, no, we had a lot of fun. We absolutely love it here. This has been a great environment, great atmosphere, and we're just so blessed to be here.
So you've both got an awful lot of experience in pairs on your own with different partners. You've actually won the title here, haven't you?
Yes, in 2022, yes.
That's right. And Alyssa, you were close to a medal at the European Championships.
I placed 4th at the
place.
yes.
Yeah, that's right. So tell us a little bit of how you both got together. What happened with your respective partnerships and how did you get together?
So with Misha, we first contacted on Instagram, or actually Misha wrote me on Instagram. That happened right after the Worlds 2022. Right after the competition, my previous partner decided to quit. And right after, I was on a mission to find a partner. And as soon as I came home from Worlds, Misha wrote me. And from there, I came to Boston for the tryout, and it worked. And here we are.
So tell us a little bit of how the tryout works. So what happens? What's the logistics of all that?
So whenever Elisa came, our first day was to honestly just get a feel of each other. We focus a lot more on stroking, how we look together as a team, and just to figure out each other's timing. But what's great about Elisa is that she has so much pairs experience.
Yes.
That honestly, on the 3rd day of our tryout, it felt more like training than a tryout itself, and that's when we understood that it clicked very well for us.
It's been a meteoric rise, really, hasn't it? Because you've been together for 18 months, maybe?
About 18 months,
About 18
yes.
months, yeah. And you're national champions. How did that come about?
It's hard to say in one word. I just feel we were going for it, and since last season we were 2nd.
Yep.
So the next step was to get on top of the podium, and we have been working hard for it. And yes, we reached that.
It gives you a real boost, doesn't it? So you've come here, you've done really, really well here, finished in 5th place. What are your goals now? Your next step is the World Championships in Boston.
Yes, it will be home crowd. We're absolutely excited to be representing Team USA in Boston. This is honestly a dream come true.
Yeah.
And to answer the question of like we're not so much focused on results, we're more focused on our skating. And I think that's what has really helped us throughout the season, or throughout the 2 seasons that we've been skating now. And that's what we're going to go when we go back home, is really focus on where we made our mistakes, how we can improve them, and how to continue to improve as a team overall.
Yeah, I feel after our win at Nationals, our team is very motivated, and overall throughout these 18 months, we have had very strong team. Our coaches, Alexei Letov, Olga Ganicheva, and our choreographer, Renee Roca.
Yeah.
We have built we have such a strong supporting network and such professionals on our side, and we just trust them and do our best on ice and every training, and of course in competition, and we will see where that brings us this year at Worlds.
I'm sure you're going to do very, very well. I mean, as you say, you've got a great team around you, haven't you? I've got to ask you, actually, when I watch for people that have never seen pair skating in real life, it is phenomenal the speed that you guys get up across the ice, and it's exciting to watch. Is it scary, like when you get thrown into the air at the speed you're going?
Elisa?
It is not scary. I think it's a requirement for us from our
Yeah.
coaches as well. So we just have to go for it, commit to it. I think that's the key. Just commit to it. Then it's not scary.
And all the lifts, the positions you have to get into now, it's so difficult, isn't it?
I definitely have to applaud Elisa and all the para girls who do this sport.
Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing what they're capable of, because I like keeping my feet on the ground.
Yeah.
And so
But for the guy, it's an amazing discipline, because you have to have the physique to be able to do the lifts and the throws and everything, yet you've got to have the agility to do everything else that's demanding of the sport. So for the guy, you've got to have the best of both worlds.
No, you're absolutely right. It is a balance. You can't be all muscle, and you can't be, all. I don't know how to put it. Flexibility.
Yeah.
I like that word. So you can't be all muscle or all flexibility. It has to be a good balance.
Well, you've both got it, and very well done for what you've achieved here, and all the very best of luck for the forthcoming World Championships.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, and thanks for joining us up here.
Thank you for having us.
It's great. Anytime. You're welcome anytime. Thank you.
캐나다 선수입니다.
Well, that was a real treat.
Representing Canada,
I hope you enjoyed that. We're ready to get underway now with the second group. And they're the first team up. Anisha Fabry and Paul Ayer from Canada. They go into this lying in 10th place.
This is a man's world. This is a man's world. But it would be nothing. You see, man made the cars to take us over the road. Man made the train to carry the heavy load. Man made electric lights to take us out of the dark. Man made a bowl full of water, like Noah made the ark. This is a man's world. It would be nothing without a woman or girl. You don't own me. I'm not just one of your many toys. You don't own me. Don't say I can't go with other boys. And don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to say. Please, when I go out with you, don't put me on display, 'cause you don't own me. Don't try to change me in any way. You don't own me.
Fantastic. A program scheduled with an awful lot of energy.
Representing Canada, Alicia Fabry, Paul Ayer.
Yeah, I think they'll be really pleased with that. Alicia Fabry, Paul Ayer from Canada. They're the 2 times bronze medalists at the Canadian National Championships, and it's the first time they've competed at the Four Continents Championships, but they looked right at home, didn't they? Good support from them here. Lovely choice of music, and this is another team that train in Montreal. Yeah, look at the entry into that lift. Amazing balance point in the cantilever spread there, changing the direction as well, changing edge. Really good. His weight went a little bit forwards there. Really great unison on that first set of twizzles. And that left back outside one, again keeping the rhythm going. The unison between them, very, very good indeed.
Don't say I can't go with other boys. And don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to say. And please, when I go
So much speed across the ice.
put me on display, 'cause you don't own me. Don't try and change me in any way. You don't own me. Don't tie me down, 'cause I'll never stay.
It's amazing when you look at these two. It's the first time, with the exception of the Junior Worlds, which they took part in 2019, it's the first time that they've got to a World Championship. He's got his fan going, look. Don't ruin the props.
캐나다의 알리샤 파브리, 폴 아이어 선수의 프리
So 106.43, they go into the lead there. They've had 110 points this season, got that in the Thailand Trophy. But they've got to be pleased with that. And they go into the lead.
다음은 중국 선수입니다.
Representing People's Republic of China, Zixi Xiao, Ling Haohe.
So on the ice now, the team lying in 9th place. Another team skating in the Four Continents for the first time. The youngest team in the competition. Both 17 years of age. Representing China, this is Zixing Zhao and Ling Hao He.
Toutes les histoires commencent pareil. Rien de nouveau sous la lune.
Pour qu'une étoile s'éteigne, il faut qu'une autre s'allume. Toutes les histoires commencent pareil.
Rien de nouveau sous la lune. Voici celle
De Roméo.
et Juliette.
Vous qui croyez avoir tout vu, vous qui avez voyagé, qui avez lu, vous que plus rien jamais n'étonne, bienvenue à Vérone. Bien sûr ici, c'est comme ailleurs, les hommes ne sont ni pires ni meilleurs. Et vous qui venez chez nous ce soir, par erreur ou par hasard, vous êtes à Vérone.
ailes des oiseaux aimés, c'est ce qu'il y a de plus.
Well, a nod of the head and a punch of the fists. A job well done. Yeah, these two can be really, really pleased with what they've achieved out there. Tizing Xiao and Ling Hao He.
Republic of China, Zixi Xiao, Ling Hao He.
Just fantastic. Yeah, and they really have upset the apple cart a little bit here because they go into this as the Chinese #2 team, runners-up at the national championships. And they finished behind Yung Fei Ren and Jiang Ning Xing. But here, they're a couple of places ahead of them.
Good job.
So fun.
Was fun?
Yeah.
Was very fun.
And it'll be interesting to see whether they can keep that margin once the scores come up here. I think they might, you know.
Vous qui croyez avoir tout vu, vous qui avez voyagé, qui avez lu, vous que plus rien jamais n'étonne.
They really are a team to keep your eye on for the future. Got very good basic skills, the quality. They obviously can rise to the occasion and cope with the pressure of competition really, really well. Remember, they're only 17 years of age, the two of them. He showed so much strength in that. So difficult to get that change of edge, change of direction there in that cantilever spread.
Aimer, c'est ce qu'il y a de plus beau. Aimer, c'est monter si haut et toucher les ailes des oiseaux. Aimer.
Yeah, really good stuff. So they need 104.14 to go into the lead. That may be a bit too much of an ask, but I think their goal really is to be the top Chinese team at the end of the day here. And they're going to do that with that score, I think. 95.07. That should have them in second place. Yep, second place overall it is. Yeah, I think that was the goal.
Total combined score of
and there's confirmation.
57.4.
Solid behind the Canadians,
This is their new season's
but they
best,
are the
which puts
leading
them in
Chinese
second
team.
place.
다음은 일본 선수입니다.
Representing Japan, Utana Yoshida, Masaya Morita.
So on the ice now, the team lying in 8th place. They come here after winning the Asian Winter Games in Harbin. This is Utana Yoshida and Masaya Morita for Japan. Oh, loved it. That was an enthralling performance by the Japanese national champions, Utana Yoshida and Masaya Morita. Wasn't that great?
Representing Japan, Utana Yoshida, Masaya Morita.
Well, this is the second time these two have competed at the Four Continents. They were 10th last year, and it's their second season together. And I think it's a match made in heaven, this. They really do gel. It's another team that every time you see them come out, they seem to be getting better and better. There's Kathy Reed, who she coaches them in Kyoto. Didn't seem to put a foot wrong all the way through that. What I loved is they sort of captured the drama and the energy of Romeo and Juliet. Program that built all the way through. A little bit out of sync with the arms there. Just look at the drama and the commitment to every movement. You gotta be larger than life with everything with this piece of music. It's a powerful piece and it hangs in the arena. In fact, I was talking to some of the skaters earlier and they were saying that the music is very, very loud when you're out on the ice. Yeah, so much attention to detail in that program. Well done to the choreographic team. And there's a few of them involved. Kathy did the rhythm dance, but it was Scott Moyer, Madison Hubble, and Adrian Dias that put that one together. So 101.56, it's second place. That should be enough, yeah, by 6/100ths, I think.
Combined score of 166.56.
So they go
points,
into their
which puts them in first
allotted
place.
slot.
다음은 호주 선수입니다.
Representing Australia.
So we've got
Holly
2 to
Hill,
go
Susan Chen.
in this second group. And here the team lying in 7th place. 5th time they've competed in these championships. This is Holly Harris and Jason Chan for Australia. Claire de Lune, the music. This is a beautiful start. Oh my goodness. I thought that was breathtaking.
Representing Australia, Holly Harris, Jason Chan.
I tell you what, I have never seen these two skate as well as that. I thought the program was brilliant. The choreography from Jean-Luc Baker. And just how they picked out the nuances in the music and put the specific elements in the place to match the music. It's not easy, and often choreographers try to do that and it doesn't quite come off, but that was a masterclass in choreography, I thought. Quite brilliant. And I loved the way they, with their body movements, not necessarily, it wasn't all about what was going on the ice. It was what was going on above the ice that impressed me so much with these two. The way they used their body to pick out all those nuances, the highs, the lows, the pauses in the music. They were at one with each other, but they were at one with the music as well. I just thought that was amazing. Often talk about how important it is to find a piece of music that suits your style of skating. It's always difficult in the rhythm dance because you give them the rhythm and sometimes you must look at it and think, oh crikey, this is going to be tough for us this year. But in the free dance, of course, you've got a blank canvas to work with, and this could not have worked any better. Yeah, that was great. I really enjoyed it. Can you do it again, guys? It was so good. Well done. Well, I hope the judges go with that. Come on. 108.69 is the best they've got this year. Yeah, it's going in the right direction. 108.75. They go into the lead. They've got to be pleased with that.
They have earned a total combined
They must have worked so hard to get their skills to the level they are now. Well done, Holly and Jason. Into the lead they go.
다음은 대한민국 선수입니다.
Representing Republic of Korea.
So we've got one more team to go in this second group, and then it's the battle for the medals. But you're going to enjoy this. This is a team that, for me, seem to be better every time I see them. Skating at home here. Hannah Lim and Yi Kwan for Korea. They're in 6th place going into this. Well, they're not going to forget tonight in a hurry, that's for sure.
Representing Republic of Korea, Hannah Lin, Ye Kwon.
Just wait for this reception. Yeah, that was super. She made a really good Cruella, didn't she? Yeah, the quality of what these two produce, honestly, has got better year on year. And, of course, that's what you're striving for, but it doesn't always happen. There's a real air of sophistication about what they're doing now. Remember, these two were runners-up in the World Junior Championships a couple of years ago. But they really have slotted into the senior ranks now. They're making their mark. Yeah, look at the quality of the edge work there. They've almost got a sixth sense about where each other are. Difficult positions on the twizzles. Both of them getting level 4s on that. Love this. So many difficult turns in and out of all the elements. Rockers, jog tools, counters. Changes of direction all over the place. Really difficult balance points.
Original criminal, dressed to kill, just call me Cruella de Vil.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. There was so much going on all the way through the program, and of course when you've got all these turns, all these changes of direction and hold, it can look a little frenetic from time to time, but not in their case at all. They're getting a mastery of their craft, that is for sure. So what do they need? They need 105.76 to go into the lead. 111.51 is their best score this season. And they'd love to put some pressure on the teams ahead of them. It's the American team of Emilia Zingas and Vadim Kolesnik who are just ahead of them by a couple of points, I suppose. So yeah, it's the season's best score for them, 111.65. They go into the lead. Crowd here, love it.
They have earned a total combined score of 184.02 points.
And there it is.
New season's best and puts them in first place.
A season's best score for them. Fantastic. So we've got 5 to go, and that's how it stands going into the final group. Hannah Lim and Yi Kwon for the Republic of Korea out in front, with Holly Harris and Jason Chan in second place. But the top 5 still to go.
Please welcome the last group to the ice. Representing United States of America, Emily Zingas, Vadim Kolesnik.
So here we go to get us underway. The American team that finished 4th in the national championships this year, Emilia Zingas and Vadim Kolesnik.
Representing United States of America, Christina Carrera, Anthony Ponomaru.
Staying with Team USA, Christina Carrera and Anthony Ponomarenko. They're lying in 4th place. Finished in 4th last year at these championships. In 3rd place for Canada, Marjorie Lajoie and Zachary Lager. Bronze medalists from a couple of years ago. And here they are, the world champions. They're in 2nd at the moment. They've got some work to do. They've won this title 3 times. Looking to make it 4. Madison Chock and Evan Bates. And here they are, defending champions. Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier. Leaders after an exquisite rhythm dance.
Skaters, you have 5 minutes time for your warm-up.
There's confirmation of how they're going to go. So you can see it really is all to play for. It's going to go right down to the wire, this one. Interesting, only Chock and Bates warming up together. All the other teams for the first 40 seconds or so skating on their own. So Emilia Zingas, Vadim Kolesnik will get us underway. She's 22, he's 23. They finished 4th at Nationals, 4th in the 4 continents last year. Runners-up in the Warsaw Cup. They did a couple of Grand Prix this year, finished in 5th place in both of them. That was Skate Canada and the Finlandia Trophy. Bronze medalists in the Nebelhorn Trophy, which of course is a Challenger Series event. They're lying in 5th place at the moment. Any slip-ups from those ahead of them could result in progress. Christina Carrera just ahead of them with Anthony Ponomarenko. These two both 24 years of age. Bronze medalists twice, actually, in the 4 continents. They were bronze medalists last year and a couple of years ago. Silver medalists in the national championships. Bronze medalists in the Cup of China. Silver medalists in the NHK Trophy. So lying in 3rd place, I thought they were great in the rhythm dance. Marjorie Lajoie and Zachary Lager. She's 24, he's 25. These two bronze medalists in the 4 continents a couple of years ago. Finished 5th in the World Championships last year. Runners-up in the Canadian National Championships behind Piper and Paul. And they made it into the Grand Prix final, finished 2nd in both of their Grand Prix this year, 4th in the final. So what must be on their mind? Focusing on the job in hand, I would imagine. Madison Chock and Evan Bates. Evan's got a birthday on Sunday. These two, the national champions, multiple national champions, 2-time world champions, 3 times 4 continents champions. Here, bidding to make it 4. But they've got some work to do. They're a point behind the leaders going into this. But they have got an exceptional free dance. And there they are, the leaders, Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier. These two defending champions, silver medalists in the World Championships last year as well. Had a tipsy-topsy Grand Prix season this year. They started off really well with a win in Skate Canada, runners-up in the Finlandia Trophy, and then they had a few problems in the Grand Prix finals. He fell in the rhythm dance, I think it was, and they finished up in 5th place. Had a good comeback in the free dance, but they just had too much to do.
지금부터 1분 뒤 웜업이 종료됩니다.
Skaters, there is 1 minute left in this warm-up.
So this is it, the final minute. Interesting to see how the teams use this last minute of the warm-up. Do you want to do technical elements? Do you want to have a skate round and feel the ice? Madison and Evan there, trying to make it 4 titles. These two trying to defend their crown. They look supremely confident, don't they? And I've got to say, they were very, very sharp in the rhythm dance.
웜업 시간이
So that's it.
끝났습니다. 모두 퇴장해 주시기 바랍니다.
Skaters, your warm-up has ended. Please clear the
Emilia
ice.
and Vadim for the USA first to go, then Christina Carrera, Anthony Ponomarenko, Marjorie Lejoie and Zachary Lager for Canada will follow them, then Madison Chock and Evan Bates, and last to go, Piper and Paul.
미국 선수입니다.
Representing United States of America, Emily Zingas, Vadim Kolesnik.
So to get us underway in the final group here of the free dance, lying in 5th place for the USA, Emilia Zingas and Vadim Kolesnik. Just stunning. Goodness me, what a way to start this final group here. Emilia Zingas, Vadim Kolesnik for the USA. Oh, they skated their hearts out there.
Representing United States of America, Emily Zingas, Vadim Kolesnik.
Well, remember, these two were 4th last year. They're in 5th this year. So they're not really going in that direction if they can possibly help it. And they did everything they possibly could there. Some interesting choreography. Benoit Richaud choreographed that program. And had his distinctive style, didn't it? Beautiful transition into the dance spin. And they got such great lines. Just look how deep they are on the edges, almost onto the boot. This is another program where there's so much going on, but they did everything with so much quality. You almost breezed over it. Lovely extension. Here they are on the twizzles. See, you caught the toe on the first one there, but kept it going. And that's the sign of a good skater, when you can, doesn't matter what happens, you can keep the skate moving and find a way through to the end of the element, and that's what she did. She got a 3 on the twizzles, he got a 4. So there's the team, Igor Spielband on the right as you look at your picture, and Benoit on the left there. So 109.4 or more will do it. Yep, they're safely into their allotted slot, so they lead. There are 4 to go.
The total combined score of 188.55 points, which brings them to first place.
다음은 미국 선수입니다.
Representing United States of America, Christina Carrera, Anthony Ponomarenko.
Well, they've been silver medalists at the national championships for the last 2 years. They've twice been on the podium at 4 continents, last year and a couple of years ago. They go into this lying in 4th place. What now for Christina Carrera and Anthony Ponomarenko from the USA. The music, Carmen. Well, all the drama that you'd expect from these two, and all the drama that you'd expect when you're choreographing to the Carmen Suite.
Representing United States of America, Christina Carrera, Anthony Ponomarenko.
Yeah, they skated that program with so much energy. Loads of speed across the ice, loads of power all the way through it. This is a team that finished inside the top 10 at the World Championships last year, finished in 7th place. And great to see all the skaters so appreciative of the support from the crowd here. Yeah, the speed that they got. That intense look. Just staying in character all the way through. Just beautiful shots. Well, technically, they hit the mark on most of the elements. 4s on the twizzles, 4s on the lifts. They couldn't have done much more. Lost it a little bit on the step sequences, or the step. And the 1-foot movement as well. But looking down every single one of the tenor elements, getting a positive grade of execution, and that is going to help them their score immensely. They need 109.26 to go into the lead. In the Nebelhorn Trophy this year, they got 119.85, and they have got over 120 before. So they want to be leading here, and they want to put the pressure on the Canadians who are next to go.
미국의 크리스티나 카레이라, 앤서니 포노마렌코 선수의
Yeah, it's a good score, 117.78. So just over a couple of points less than their season's best. To wait and see what happens now. It is an America 1-2 with 3 to go.
다음은 캐나다 선수입니다. Representing Canada, Marjorie LaJoy, Zachary Laga.
So lying in 3rd place, team that were bronze medalists a couple of years ago. Their bid for another medal here. Marjorie LaJoy and Zachary Laga.
Left it seems my world's limit.
Oh no! Well, it was a good recovery, but it's going to cost them. Oh, wow. The haunting voice of David Draymond hanging in the arena. The music is played so loud.
Representing Canada, Marjorie LaJoy, Zachary Laga.
Marjorie LaJoy, Zach Laga for Canada. There was that one crucial mistake. How costly will that be? Now, they've got a fair margin going into this, to be honest. They've got, what, nearly 3 points in their back pocket, and they may well need them. There was so much to admire in this program, the speed with which they attacked those twizzles. But there was that one mistake. I think when you take into consideration all the other elements, that they've probably done enough. But it was a heart-in-the-mouth moment, wasn't it, for Marjorie? So many wonderful points. This is it on the there. She loses her balance. She did well, honestly, to stay on her feet, but it was a little bit of a mess. And to be honest, they've come out of that pretty unscathed. She still gets a level 2. He got a level 4, and the grade of execution on that is just minus 0.94. So they've lost around a point. And She's lost a couple of levels on it. But it could have been a whole lot worse, I can tell you. So at the end of the day, I don't think the mistake is going to cost them too much. And remember, they've got that in hand. So let's see. Remember, it's Christina Carrera, Anthony Ponomarenko leading. 114.23 or more for the Canadians will get them on the podium.
The scores, please.
Here you go. Hold your breath.
캐나다의 마조리 라조이, 제커리 라가 선수의
Yeah, they've done it.
결과입니다. 프리댄스 점수는
118.18. They are on the podium, and she breathes a sigh of relief.
They have earned a total combined score of 201.04 points, which puts them in first place.
다음은 미국 선수입니다.
Representing United States of America, Madison Chalk, Evan Bates.
So they are the two-time and reigning world champions. They are 3 times winner of the 4 Continents Championships, but they go into this a point behind the leaders. They've got to be foot perfect. Madison Chalk and Evan Bates for the USA.
Won't you stop and take a little time out with me? I'm alive, I'm alive.
Take 5. Take that. They absolutely nailed it. Wasn't it brilliant? Loved it.
Representing United States of America, Madison Chong, Evan Bates.
Really super. Well, I think when you have a concept like the one they've got and you can bring it off, it almost takes you to a different time and place, and you can almost imagine yourself in a little jazz club listening to the music, or even out on the dance floor, or in my case listening to the music, not out on the dance floor. But it was breathtaking to watch. The intensity between them and the sophistication all the way through the program. It does make the hairs on the back of your neck stand up, I tell you. Look at that little movement with that fingers there as if they're holding the hat. So many little nuances in the program. You've almost got to watch this program a few times just to realize how good it is. They make it look so easy. Yeah, even that, the way they stop the momentum and onto the heel, onto the toe, using every part of the skate. And this was brilliant. The transition into the next move. Fantastic. Yeah, you could transport that dance and put it on the floor, I think, and it would work equally as well. Well, I hope you enjoyed it.
The scores, please.
So they're going to go shooting into the lead by how much. They've got to put the pressure on the Canadians if they're to win here. 131.72. It's close to their season's best. Very close to their season's best.
Earned the total combined score.
Just under half a point behind. But they do go shooting into the lead. So now, let's see if they can win their 4th title here.
다음은 캐나다 선수입니다.
Representing Canada, Piper Gill, Paul Poirier.
So last to go. Leading after the rhythm dance, the defending champions, silver medalists in the World Championships. This is Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier for Canada.
the ceiling flew away. When we call out for another drink, but the waiter brought the tray, and so it was later. As the miller told his tale, that her face at first just ghostly turn a wider shade of pale.
Well, how do you split these teams? Magnificent.
Representing Canada, Piper Gill, Paul Poirier.
Well, I tell you what, Annie Lennox has never sounded better, and I don't think these two have skated much better. Piper Gillis, Paul Poirier for Canada, defending champions. Is that enough to regain the title here? Or to hang on to the title, should I say? I think it very well might be. So I think, it's great to see the two of them back to back, isn't it? But for me, there's no doubting the quality of the skating from both teams. They are both have tremendous skills. What I think I see is that Madison and Evan, their program was way more intricate than Piper and Paul. There was so much more going on. I love the concept of this program, and I love the openness and the freedom of it. But was it as difficult? I don't think it was. course, Paul, he has such a strong back that when they go into the tango part, I mean, that's absolutely fitting for him, really suits his style of skating. Whereas with Madison and Evan, they've got that sort of languid style. They're able to get much more body movement into the program. See, this absolutely suits his style, doesn't it? We could go on talking about this for ages because there are certainly differences between the style of skating and the intricacies of the programs. Technically both brilliant though. And at the end of the day, there's going to be nothing in it. So now down to the nitty-gritty. Have they done enough? They've got 128.4 this season. They're going to need more than that here. They need 130.72 if they're to win this. Yeah, they've done it. They are second, but it's enough. They're going to be second on the free dance, but there they had enough in hand, and Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier have defended their title successfully. They've beaten the world champions into second place. It could not have been closer, it couldn't have been tighter, but they are the champions. So there it is, that's how it finishes. Piper Gillis, Paul Poirier, they're champions again. Madison Chock and Evan Bates. Remember, they were going for 4 titles, but it's not to be. Marjorie Lejoie and Zachary Lager for Canada in third place, and then the other 2 American teams behind them, Christina Carrera, Anthony Ponomarenko, and Emilia Zingas and Vadim Kolesnik in 5th place. Well done to the Korean team who finished in 6th, Hannah Lim and Yi Kwan. And just behind them, who I thought were great, Holly Harris and Jason Chan. Absolutely sensational now. While we're getting ready for the victory ceremony, we should be able to go down to the kiss and cry and hear from the champions. It'd be interesting to see what they thought about the performance.
Your consecutive 4 continents championship gold medal. How do you feel about your performance today?
I think we're really proud of our performance today. It was very mentally challenging coming into this event after such a long day and like a lot of time to wait and think. But I think we're really proud. We were so present in that performance. We really worked together, and we felt so much support from the crowd, especially through the last minute, and that really carried us, and it was really wonderful. So we'd like to thank them as well for supporting us today.
오늘 들어오기부터 아주 도전이었는데 이제 좋은 성과를 낼 수 있어서 아주 기쁘고, 그리고 마지막에 이렇게 우승을 이룰 수 있어서 아주 기쁩니다. Have you had a chance to try any Korean food? What was your favorite dish?
We haven't really had a chance to have any Korean food other than some of the kimchi and the pickled radishes that have been at the skaters' food hall. So I was really hoping that we could do some Korean barbecue because that's one of my favorite things here, but maybe we'll have a chance to do that tomorrow.
뭐 아직까지는 이제 선수 식당에서 뭐 김치랑 김밥 이런 거밖에 먹을 기회가 없었지만 이제 내일 기회가 되면 코리안 바베큐를 먹어볼 예정입니다.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone.
감사합니다.
So very well done to Piper and Paul. Yeah, it could not have been closer, could it? At the end of the day, there was just over a
잠시 후
half a point
시상식이
in it.
진행될 예정이오니 자리에 착석해 주시면 감사하겠습니다.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the ice dance free dance program. We will
Almost
continue with the victory
ready to get
ceremony
underway with the victory ceremony. A chance now to look back at the top three. And what a top three they are. Canada's Marjorie Lajoie and Zachary Lager, winners of the bronze medal here, pipping Christina Carrera and Anthony Ponomarenko at the post. These two bronze medalists a couple of years ago. And they've got to settle for a silver medal here. Madison Chock and Evan Bates. They've won it 3 times before. They were champions in 2023, champions in 20 and in 2019. And they've got to settle for a silver medal in 2025. And there they are, the champions. Piper Gillis, Paul Poirier. It's amazing. They've had such a auspicious time at the Four Continents Championships. It's been a great event for them. They've been on the podium every time since 2019. Won a bronze medal then. They were silver medalists in 2020. Gold medalists last year, and they've done it again here in Seoul. At the end of the day, by the skin of their teeth, but it doesn't matter. They are the champions. So we're just about ready to get underway with the victory ceremony for the ice dance. The third ceremony that we've had so far here in Seoul. One more to go tomorrow. Just looking down, I can see the presentation party out on the ice. Podium set up. The cameramen are in place. The scene is set.
지금부터 2025 ISU 4대륙 피겨스케이팅 선수권 대회 아이스댄스 부분 시상식을 시작하겠습니다.
Ladies and gentlemen, ISU Four Continents Figure Skating Championships 2025 Victory Ceremony Ice Dance.
(2025) ISU 4대륙 피겨스케이팅 선수권 대회 아이스댄스 3위.
Third and winner of the bronze medal from Canada, Marjorie Lajoie, Zachary Laga.
So here they are, a bronze medal for them again. They won bronze in 2023. And again here with two magnificent performances, just a slight error in the free dance. Marjorie Lejoie and Zachary Lager for Canada, winners of the bronze medal.
ISU 4대륙 피겨스케이팅 선수권 대회 아이스 댄스 2위.
Second and winner of the silver medal from United States of America, Madison Chong, Evan Bates.
So here they are, silver medal it is. I've got to say, I thought they were brilliant. Madison Chock and Evan Bates for the USA. Flawless in their performance.
ISU 4대륙 피겨스케이팅 선수권 대회 아이스 댄스 1위.
First and four continents champions for 2025 from Canada. Please welcome Hypergeo Paul Poirier.
And here they are, by the smallest of margins. Second on the free dance. They won the rhythm dance and had enough in hand. Champions again, Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier from Canada. They will be thrilled with this. Always great to see the camaraderie between the athletes. So much support. So there they are.
메달 시상자를 소개하겠습니다. 국제 빙상경기연맹 수자나 라카모 대표님이십니다.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the International Skating Union representative, Ms. Susanna Rakamo. She will award the medals.
So Susanna Rakamo, who was a fantastic ice dancer in her own right, with her husband Petri, awarding the medals. I'm sure she enjoyed the enthralling competition here. And there it is, the gold medal again for Piper and Paul.
다음은 꽃다발 시상자입니다. 대한빙상경기연맹 김범주 부회장님이십니다.
Please welcome the Korean Skating Union Vice President, Mr. Bumju Kim.
So
He will award the flowers.
Mr. Bomju Kim awarding the flowers to the athletes.
국가 연주가 있겠습니다. 관중 여러분께서는 자리에서 일어나 전광판에 개양되는 국기를 향해 서주시기 바랍니다.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now have the national anthem of the winning team's country. Please rise and face the flag displayed on the screen.
(2025) ISU 사대륙 피겨스케이팅 선수권 대회 메달리스트 선수들입니다.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are your medalists.
So there they are, the medalists in the ice dance event here at the Four Continents Championships 2025. It didn't disappoint, did it? Another competition that went right down to the wire. Tell you what, I'm going to have no nails left by the end of this week. So as you look at these pictures, and you enjoyed that, there's still more to come. Remember, tomorrow we've got the women's free starting at 11:30 local time here. And that is going to be a sensational affair, I can tell you. So the skaters are off now for their victory lap. They're going to get the flags. And round they go, and pictures for the fans. So as you look at these pictures, just to whet your appetite for tomorrow. Could Korea get a gold medal? Chae-yoon Kim is in the lead after the short program, which has got Monet Chiba of Japan hot on her heels, and then 3 American girls who are in fine fettle. Sarah Everhart, Alyssa Liu, and Brady Tunnell. And there's another Korean in the final group as well, Ah Sun-yoon. You'd imagine the place will be packed to the gunnels tomorrow for that. It's going to be a sensational affair. You won't want to miss it if you're a skating fan. So here they go. The last few pictures here in the ice dance event. And as they line up there, time for us to bid our farewells. And I hope you've enjoyed it. From myself, Chris Howarth, and the rest of the team here in the Mokdong Ice Arena in the heart of Seoul. It's been a fabulous day. There's one more day to go, and I can't wait. Hope you can join me for that. Until tomorrow, good night.